Alright, what is up, gang? Welcome back to a brand new video. This week, no review because I am under the weather. Not feeling well at all. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk about a couple of things. I'm going to unbox this board, which is a very special board, as you can see. And we'll talk about ESK8 CON. First of all, Monsoon Legacy Race Board. Got debuted at ESK8 CON this year, and it was a really big success. They are really making racing more accessible by putting out a product at this price point. Second part of the video, and yes, we will ride it at the end. So if you want to see me riding this, my first ever time on 3 links, hang around to the end. We'll do a couple of laps in the car park. I've got my helmet, maybe we'll go down the street. Second part of the video is we will talk about ESK8 CON because some exciting news just got announced today, and I'll talk about that as well. Jumping straight into the box, get rid of the foam. You're met with all the accessories and bits and bobs. First of all, down here, you've got your front binding. This is a must if you want to race properly. You've got your remote control. Now that remote will look very familiar. It's very popular at the moment in Eastgate. It's my personal favorite. I love this remote control. You've got your T-tool and you've got your basic tools to work on those 3-link trucks and the skateboard. So we'll split that aside there. Next thing, and excuse the sniffing, next thing is this massive charger. This is a 67.2 charger, 12 to 15 amps. Massive heatsink there, beautiful big fan to keep it cool. Very, very nice. They have put that big charger in there. It's those little things that show me that Kieran is taking this seriously. If he had chucked in a 4-amp charger, you would have to question if there's a legitimate race board. I think it's either big battery, medium charger, or small capacity battery, big charger. So you race, you charge, you race, you charge. Now, like I said about ESK8 CON before, I did say this year that it was my last, and I feel like I'm doing a bit of a John Farnham. If you're Australian, you know who that is, where he keeps on doing farewell tours. They've announced the dates, I think they've announced the location, I know where the location is, and there's a few little things on the information they've released which makes me want to go maybe one more time. Let me get the board out. 1, 2, 3. Oi, oi, oi. Let's get this box out of the way, and I'll explain why very, very shortly. Now, why am I excited about this board? Well, it's pretty obvious, or it should be pretty obvious. I want to learn to race. And hopefully, if everything works out, I might be able to participate in ESK8 CON on a race board next year in 2025. So this is the Monsoon Legacy Race Board. It's a 67 volt system. It's a 16S2P. So really high voltage system. Kieran assures me, and we're about to find out, that it delivers a punch of power. Very, very powerful off the line. It has a top speed of about 58. I do question if that's fast enough to compete at the elite levels. I think it comes down to the track you're on. We had the National Track Championships here a few months ago over Father's Day weekend, and these guys had big long straights, and the EUCs at least were hitting 60, 70 Ks. So if you have a top speed of 58, you may get a little left behind, but on short tracks, the punch on this I think is going to deliver really nice power. At the back, it's got really nice gear drives, and they do perform really nicely. Underneath there is that battery enclosure. So that's the 16S2P, 67 volt battery, and that is what's going to get you off the line very, very quickly. The deck is fully carbon fiber, so very strong, very lightweight. So this is the first look. This is just the unbox. I want to put out probably a monthly update on my progress. I want to learn how to not just go fast in a straight line. I want to learn more about race etiquette, cornering, but more importantly, I want to speak to the leaders in the industry, the ones I can get hold of, and get tips and feedback, and basically help me learn how to adjust these three-link trucks, how to get the best out of it, how I should set it up for me. And I want to hopefully start attending Intro to Speeds here in Brisbane and Gold Coast. Right, let's talk about the other exciting thing. They're both exciting. Before we go and ride this beast of a board, ESK8 CON today has announced their dates. Okay, let me go to Craig Taylor. He always shares everything. All right, there we go. Right, so ESK8 CON have announced their dates today. It's going to be in Las Vegas. Before you ask, it'll always be in Las Vegas because that's where MBoards is based. March 28th to the 30th. So it's right where they were hoping. They chucked out 3 possible dates. It was going to be the last weekend of March or the first 2 weeks of April. And they've locked it in. And it's going to be a big event. Everyone's sort of saying, oh, it's the world's biggest event. It really is becoming that now. The first 3 years have been growing in popularity. The brands are turning up now. This year, I saw they're saying live entertainment. There's going to be multiple tracks. So I'm assuming there's going to be bands. There's going to be like a practice track or a demo track. There's going to be a race track. And I reckon from what Jacob was saying in the last podcast, they're going to be really strict on the races don't go on the demo track and race. So the fact that they're going to this bigger space, the space is awesome, by the way. It's really, really big. It's not that far. Golden Nugget is just down the road, so we'll definitely be looking at booking there. If I go, I still haven't decided. Start saving your pennies, and hopefully I'll see you in Vegas, and hopefully I will be participating in whatever the lowest class is, or maybe even if they have a senior citizens class, I will jump in there. That's it. I've taken up enough of your time. Let me get my helmet, and I won't talk at all. Well, I might talk. I always say I won't talk, then I end up talking because I get so excited. Let me get my helmet, and let's just get some footage of this thing and just see how these 3 links feel. Let's do it. We're gonna start off on Eco just because I haven't really ridden it that much. And any 3-link riders, oh my goodness, that's so different. It just falls down. Any 3-link riders, please give me your top tips. If you ride these boards already, and there's a tip that you wish someone had told you on day 1, please comment below. Hello, mate. Okay, so wow. I can see why you would race on these, because you can hold a line so beautifully. Whoa. And I can definitely see why you need a front binding on there as well, because you need that front foot to stay planted. All right, let's have a look at sports mode, just in straight line acceleration. All right, that's sports mode now. All right, so sports is still pretty tame. It has a nice bite to it, but off the line it's a little sluggish, let's say. But on the track, I think on the track, if you were warming up, it would be a nice warm-up speed mode, because you can hold that speed through the line and then accelerate out. Wowzers. Okay, let's have a really quick look at Sports Plus. Oh. Wow, these trucks are so different. Let me just come back down here. Whoa, holy Jesus. Woo. Okay, so Sports Plus. Oh, that took my breath away. Oi, holy. Okay, yeah, all right, I can see how this board is gonna be fun to take around a track. But Sports Plus is crazy. This is a terrible road, by the way. It's very bumpy. Can't go too far from the shop because the door's open, no one else is there. All right, so let's have a look at Sports Plus when I get up here. Again, not a review, just an unboxing. All right. Whoa. Woo. Wow, that That is crazy acceleration. Monsoon Legacy race board feels like it's got the DNA to succeed. Hope you enjoy this journey.
Good journey.
Comment, like, tell me any tips you've got for 3 links. I'm hoping I'm going to feel better in the next couple of days because I cannot wait to get that front binding on and start to perfect and learn how to race properly. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Skate safe, wear a helmet, and we'll see you on the next video.
Scotty. Who's Scotty?